Hey guys, this is Dumber Orange 927 here. Here today, guys, I am showing you a review of the Halo 5 beta. I've been wanting to do this for a long time now, but like I said, due to the fact that I wasn't able to get clips in, I wasn't able to properly do that. I did do a discussion video on my earlier videos, so yeah, if you want to check that out, do so if you haven't done so already. But yeah, now on with the beta. I gotta say that I personally really enjoy the beta and stuff, and it's a great game. That's my summary of it. So for anyone who doesn't want to see my full stuff, that's it. So let's get started. First, we'll start with graphics. I will say, while graphics aren't anything amazing, they are really well done. They're well crafted. Everything's really detailed, and the lighting has improved a lot. And yeah, and I also believe the designs have improved. So yeah, to me the graphics are very much superb, and I don't really have much complaints with them at all. Especially considering that this is just a beta and the final product's gonna probably be even better than this. So yeah guys, that's around it for graphics. Now on to sound. I will say the sound is really great. The sound of every gun sounds realistic and just very well. And yeah, that's around it there. There's not really much else to say. Voice. Now, I will say voice is a tad bit questionable, as while the announcer and stuff is a lot better than you used to, there are some cheesy dialogue and stuff, like, not cheesy, but, the Sporing callouts, they're just not that great, you know, like, they get annoying sometimes because they literally announce things every 2 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to hear what's going on 24/7, you know, I think I can do fine by adapting on my own, and, you know, it's one of those annoying things. I don't believe it should be removed, like, completely, but I do believe it needs to be toned down, and there should at least be a setting to remove it, you know, where, you know, I don't know, there's just a button that disables you from hearing it and you yourself talking Sporing callouts, so yeah, that'd be nice. Now on to the core gameplay. The core gameplay of Halo 5 is really well done. I will say that, and as such, everything's just great, you know, the game runs smooth. I will say I forgot to mention connection, but, the connection's really well. It's nowhere near MCC level, like bad. You know, there are some moments where it takes a while to get a match, but nothing too bad. So yeah, that's it for connection. As I said, core gameplay. Now, I've heard what people have been talking with Smart Scope. This is the new zoom feature by Halo 5, and I'm just gonna make things perfectly clear. This is not ADS or aim down sights. It looks like it, but it's not, because you see, there are two very big reasons why it's not. For one, there's no penalty to hip fire. You see, unlike COD, where hip fire was nearly useless, Halo, you're still nearly just as accurate hip fire than Smart Scope. Not to mention that when you're Smart Scoping, you'll be de-scoped when you're shot at. So that's around it for that. So to be honest, it just feels like a minor evolution of the classic zoom feature that Halo used to be known for. And by what I mean evolution, is that now every weapon has a zoom feature. This leads me to a minor issue, being automatic weapon balance. I will say that in a lot of circumstances, the assault rifle and SMG in particular are a lot more powerful than they used to and a lot more useful. While I will say that's not completely a bad thing, it does make it where an assault rifle could actually beat a bow rifle in mid-range. So I do believe a slight nerf to the automatics, or at the very least the assault rifle, needs to be in order. So yeah, that's around it with weapon balance. Other than that, the weapons are perfectly balanced. So yeah, now, I've heard of the new Sparring abilities, and I just gotta say, I absolutely love these. The thruster, clamber, Sparring charge, slide, ground pound, like, they're they're just a really cool dynamic that just adds something new to the game, you know? Now, one issue I do have with some of them, not all of them, well, Spartan Charge and Ground Pound are fine. Like, I will say Ground Pound, I feel the controls need to change a little bit because it's where if you press and hold the crouch button in mid-air, it puts you in the ground pound position, and a lot of people do crouch jumps, so I do feel the control scheme of that needs to change, or at the very least, just make it a tad bit more complex. So yeah, and also the thrusters. I will say with the gameplay elements, I do believe the thrusters recharge a bit too fast, as I see people thrusting around like really frequent in the battle, and while I will say it's not bad, like using the thruster consistently, I do believe that's been used a bit too often, and that's probably because of the recharge time. And after discussing with a friend, I personally believe that it should switch from the time of recharge from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. I think that's a better way of balancing it. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Now, there are some big issues now. I'm gonna get into the issues. First, there's flinch. When you're being shot at, your reticle moves away from your target, and if being descoped wasn't bad enough, having flinch basically makes precision weapons nearly useless. It's not the balance of the precision weapons, it's just flinch is ruining the gameplay element of it. And I will say that flinch probably needs to go in the final product. I heard 343 is already probably removing it, but in case they're not, just remove it. And another issue I have is, this is like a minor grade, but it's really one to consider. As for weapons like the bow rifle, I do believe that the bow rifle, like, look with the smart scope and stuff, is a bit weirded out. I would like more of a classic zoom scoping, kind of like the DMR, but that's my opinion on that. And another minor complaint is the control scheme, the default one, but this one's very minor because, you know, you could just switch it if you don't like it. But I do find the control scheme with Halo 5 being a bit counterintuitive at best. So, yeah. But that's all my opinion. So, but guys, by no means there's no means that I hate this beta. This beta is really great, and this is the evolution of Halo. This is the correct way to evolve the franchise, and I'm really looking forward to the final product of Halo 5. To any newcomers or all hardcore veterans alike, it's pretty simple of the final verdict, and this is what I gotta say. Welcome back to the arena. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and like this video up, subscribe. This is Delma Orange 927, and peace out.
Taking fire, blue back alley.
Sniper in 10. Power weapons in 10 seconds.
Gains a lead. Double kill. Next kill wins.
Sniper rifles on the field. Power weapons are up. Sniper rifles ours.
Watch your name, same team.
Game over. Victory.